Hey y'all, this is Travell Richardson, and this is the Be Ready anthem, y'all. I hope y'all ready. Stay ready, be ready, 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 stay ready. Every show, new face, new dream. Young man out here building a team from the track to the court to the turf and the rings. They all grown different, but they got the same theme. Putting in work when the lights not on. Late night, early morning, still going strong. They don't do it for the lights, they do it for the fight. Future looking bright, cause they training for their life. So be ready, stay ready, 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 be ready, stay ready. Spotlight on them, time to show love. Brother smart and dream, all star from above. The hustle in their heart, purpose in their feet, and they voice on this mic that echoes in the streets. Every episode, no cap, no fake. Just young bugs grinding, rising to the stage. Different faces, same goals. Rise above the pressure, yeah. Holding goals on. Be ready, stay ready. 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 So put your hands together for my boys, Coach Tony and Carlos, for the Be Ready podcast coming on right now. Let's get it, let's go, y'all.
Oh, yeah. You see me? No, you don't. You see me? No, you don't. You see me? No, you don't. Welcome, y'all. Welcome, y'all. Welcome, y'all, to the Be Ready Sports Podcast, Season 2, Episode 5, and Episode 126, y'all. We have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful show today, and we also want you guys to have a great Memorial Day weekend. Understand the reason why we celebrate Memorial Day. It's not just for barbecues, fireworks, good food, and all that. It is to honor our fallen soldiers that paid the ultimate price for us to have the freedom to do podcasts, to go to basketball training 6 days a week, to do our college entrance exams and take our SATs, and to be putting in that work on that basketball court, for us to have the freedoms to do what we want to do on a daily basis. Our soldiers paid the ultimate price, so we're going to give them a 10-second moment of silence for all our fallen soldiers, starting now. All right, thank you guys. Thank you guys for giving that moment of silence. I'm pretty sure everyone here has know at least one person that serves our country. So do yourselves a favor when you see that person, or if you just going to the store and you see a man in uniform that serves, just walk up to them, shake their hand, and thank them for their service. It means a lot to those people, to them, because sometimes, as a serviceman myself, sometimes we feel like people take what we do for granted and have no idea what we go through out there fighting for our freedoms. So thank someone. And trust me, every person that in uniform has lost a brother and sister out there. So, you know, thank them. Okay, guys?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, currently on our YouTube channel, we are currently sitting at 370 subscribers, y'all. 370 subscribers. We want to get that over 1,000 before this year's out. So make sure you guys are subscribing to this channel and do what, Carlos?
Subscribe,
And what else, Carlos?
like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, guys, so that you guys get notified of when we go live.
Thank you, thank you. Carlos is over here slipping on his, you know what? They need to get back in the groove. We gotta do, we used to our first year we was shoving these episodes down your face, doing 3 and 4 episodes a week. Now that we're doing maybe one or two, Carlos is like,
Yeah, because
but
I wasn't here last week, so I'm kind of getting to the gist of it. But hey,
but speaking of Carlos, he's just because he's not here, he has his own show on going on our sister show, the Lambo and Cash show. Pull up the what you call it, Carlos.
that was
The overlay, the
the
overlay, overlay. There it is. Our sister show, Lambo and Cash show. We're our 8 episodes in. Episode 9 will be shooting shortly. When, Carlos?
we'll be shooting this week, so it should be out by this week.
Oh, that's not telling them anything.
Yeah, so episode 9 will be coming. We'll be shooting this week, and then it will be out next week. This week, it should be out this week.
So 9 episodes in. Give a shout out to our guy Lamborghini Landon,
Mhm.
who check out episode 76. You would check out that hilarious little dude who thinks he's the light skinned Lamar Jackson.
Made an edit of him too.
And our guy Cash, who was, oh my goodness, I had what was his episode? 80 something.
He was 10 episodes after Lambo, so he was probably 86.
So 86. Cash, great, sharp young man, knows his stuff. Very articulate, very intelligent. They complement each other. The show is a riot and educational at the same time. So Lambo and Cash, it's sports talk by kids for kids. And we
Mhm.
also want to give y'all a thank you. We are almost at 17,000, 1,700 followers on Instagram. We want to get that up to 5K before the year's out. So I want to thank you guys for following us on our Instagram channel and subscribing to our YouTube channel as well. Right, Mateo?
Yeah.
All right. So Carlos, get this off the screen,
Mhm.
and we're going to have a word from Carlos.
It's not the end of the show, guys. We're not the end of the show. I know.
He still hasn't redid our spiel. Shame on him.
I know.
I'm
Busy
going to
day.
have I'm gonna have to get on him. He needs to
Things been a busy day today. So.
redo the spiel. So we're gonna play the spiel real quick, and then we're gonna get started.
Thank you guys for watching the video. We have officially reached the end. So please make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon on YouTube so that you get notified of when we go live. Also, follow our Instagram at Be Ready Sports Podcast. That is where we post sports news, podcast clips, anything related within the podcast will be on the Instagram. So please make sure to follow the Instagram at Be Ready Sports Podcast. And also on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon so they get notified of when we go live. Silent Fear Down Online. This is Theron West II. His clothing line, football athlete from California. So support him, support his clothing line at silentfear.online. Donate to Zelle, not Cash App, at 954-664-8962. That is where you can donate to the show. All proceeds of the show will go towards the show to make it better and to upgrade it. So donate to Zelle at 954-664-8962. Pick a Portal. Sean from Pick a Portal was a part of this podcast, introduced his business, and spoke about his updates about his business. So basically, if you're a coach that needs a player for the weekend, you're down some players for the weekend, don't worry. The coach can just go into the pickup portal, pick up the players that he needs for the weekend, and just replace it with the players that are going to be absent for the tournament. So that's for the coaches. But for the players, you can put yourself in the portal if you want to play that weekend and get connected with a coach. The active sports right now going on are baseball, softball, and basketball. So if you're a part of those sports, pickaportal.com. Subscribe to Kaysen Velez, the first soccer player we've interviewed in episode 4. So subscribe to Kaysen Velez, soccer player at CV7 Rocket on YouTube. It's William Miller. Coach Tony interviewed him back in episode 90. So this is his website. It's williammiller.com. Combat athlete, motivational speaker, episode 90 guest. So it's williammiller.com. Subscribe to Remy Payne, the first athlete actor on this show. So this is his YouTube channel at Remy Game Football 5250. That is his YouTube channel. Subscribe to Rockwell Journey, Rockwell baseball player. This is his YouTube channel at Rockwell's Journey on YouTube. Last but not least, Hudson Santiago, BJJ fighter. This is her brand, Gaidama. You can check her out at gaidama.com. All right, back to you guys.
All right, and we do have to update that because we have one more guest that we have to give recognition for, who was on here 2 episodes ago.
Yeah.
Mr. Malachi. Check out his YouTube channel at Boogie Elite 11. Process. He has a docu-series out now on his YouTube channel. Check it out. It is very, 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 very good. Like what he puts on there, it is amazing to see. And also check out his clothing brand, hoopersclub.com. We still have to get our hoodies from him, order our hoodies, Carlos. But go to hoopersclub.com. That is the name of his brand, Hoopers Club, and check out those videos. Give me an idea to you might start a docu-series with me and Mateo. Documenting his journey. Right, Mateo? Mr. 6 Days? I'll tell you about this dude, Mateo. He doesn't miss a day, bro.
What?
He doesn't miss a day.
Right.
He's like, Coach, we going out there today. See you tomorrow. What's his favorite saying at the end of practice? See you tomorrow. And sure enough, next day, 6 o'clock, here come Mateo, pulling in.
Shows up.
Getting his work, getting his work in. So a lot of respect for you, Mateo. You know, keep it up. Boys are dynamite out there on that court. But enough of my yapping, Carlos. It's time to reintroduce our special co-host today. So as you know, Mateo, who just recently had a birthday. Yeah, you thought I wasn't going to announce it, huh? Just recently had a birthday. He is almost a teenager. Mr. Almost a Teenager. And we're going to take the time to tell Mateo happy birthday and how much we appreciate him. So first, we're going to tell him happy birthday in the count. We're not going to sing. Y'all don't want to hear us sing. So on the count of 3, me, me, Carlos, and Mr. Gibby gonna tell you happy birthday. Okay, one, two, three.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
Mateo. Yo, 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 yo.
Thank you.
All right, so Carlos, tell Mateo how much you appreciate him.
Yeah, Mateo. From what I'm hearing from Coach Tony, you show up. You show up to practice. And it sounds like you're a coachable type of person. And if you guys been watching Coach Tony's stories on the Hurricane Basketball Academy stories, his sports management stories, and then obviously our story, the Be Ready Sports Podcast. By the way, follow our Instagram at Be Ready Sports Podcast on Instagram. Coach Tony likes to put posts about being coachable, like kids being coachable, and it sounds like, Mateo, you're that type of person that's coachable. You show up to practices, and Coach Tony likes that about you. So, hey, I really appreciate that about you, and happy birthday.
Thanks.
I'm gonna tell Mateo, he's a special young man, and I can't brag about him enough. Today we had a surprise. A 6-year-old decided to join us, and he decided to practice. And as soon as Mateo came in, I said, "Okay, Mateo, show him the ropes. Be a big brother to him. Um, you know, do a good job. Show him what we do." And I couldn't peel him away from Mateo. He don't take this the wrong way, but he fell in love with Mateo the moment he started working with him. Mateo did an awesome job teaching him today. He was very patient. He took his time. When he made a mistake, Mateo didn't jump on his case. He just picked up the ball and was like, "Hey, no, let's do it. This is how you do it. Do it like this time. Let's do it like this." And did a phenomenal job. I am extremely proud to be your coach today, Mateo. I am proud of what you did. And he did such a great job. The kid wants to be on Mateo's team, and he's too young.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 6 years old. Yeah, you gotta be a little. You gotta be a little.
So, hey, but the kid's really good though.
Okay.
He
All right.
missed. He made more shots today than he missed.
Okay.
For a 6-year-old shoot on a 10-foot, that is amazing. I think I'll take it to Mateo's teaching because he showed him how to correctly shoot, and boy, he did not miss. So that's my appreciation to you, Mateo. And I'm gonna say this on the live stream. I love you, young man, and you're going places, bro. You are going to be a superstar in whatever you decide to do with your life. All right? Don't ever lose that attitude that you got.
Okay.
And happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Gibby, your turn. He's like, how can I follow that?
Thanks for what you're about to do on the podcast. Ask me questions and you sound like you're good. And happy birthday. Thanks.
All right, so Carlos,
Mm-hmm.
let's get this show rolling. Let's introduce our wonderful, wonderful, wonderful guest today. And let's get it going.
All right, let's go. Tonight's guest is a class of 2034 basketball player from the state of Ohio. He is a combo guard that plays for the Ohio Smoke. This athlete is known for his elite shooting ability, knocking down three-pointers at a high percentage rate while also creating opportunities for teammates and playing with a high basketball IQ. He is driven by hard work, discipline, and love for the game. This athlete is always focused on getting better and helping the team succeed. So now, please welcome to the Be Ready Sports Podcast, Ayden Gibson, a.k.a. Gibby.
All right, Gibster. Give us an icebreaker. Tell the world a little bit about you.
Hello, my name is Ayden Gibson. I am from the state of Ohio, and I am in the class of 2034. I'm a shooting guard, but I can also play at the point guard. And I can shoot very well, shooting around 65 to 70% from the 3-point line.
Mhm.
I'm a really good teammate. I'm positive. I'm energetic. And I'm courageous.
All right.
Yes, sir. You got on the Be Ready Sports podcast, not knowing what's going to happen. That's very courageous. And Mateo's over here checking out the Knicks Cavaliers game, and he's rooting for the Cavaliers. By the way,
Okay.
he's a huge James Harden fan.
Same for me.
All right. So before we get started, I'm gonna see, Mom. You close by? We got to do the chant. Let's see if they know what it is. Mom,
Mom!
she did not just leave you.
She needs to check on my systems.
Am I late? I was in the other room.
Yeah, we got to do the chant. Let's see if you know
Yes.
it. You know the chant?
I think so.
Okay. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. OH.
I
Yes.
for sure.
Yes.
Big Ohio fans.
Mateo, that went over your head, huh?
Mateo, are you from Ohio also?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nah, he's a Floridian.
Oh, okay. We hope to live in Florida one day. We're big Florida fans.
Well, when you come, get used to the humidity. Ooh, boy. But where are you originally from, Mateo?
Dominican Republic.
Oh, we got a Dominican, just like Jason. So did you real quick, did you watch the baseball World Cup, whatever it's I forgot what it's called.
The
No,
World
I-
Baseball Classic.
I didn't watch it.
What?
No.
Hmm.
Man, the Dominican Republic the DR showed out, bro.
No, I watched a little bit with my dad when TR was playing. But when they lost, I didn't watch anymore.
It's understandable. But they showed out though.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna do something a little bit different before we run through the NBA playoffs. We're not gonna go into depth in it. I know Carlos is sad. He's like, oh, he's like, I did all this work, all this layups. But we're going to test your knowledge. We're going to see how many NBA teams you guys can name in 5 minutes, and you guys get to work together. Yay, Mateo! You didn't know you was taking a test. Yay! Mateo's like, come on, dude. I've been hooping all day. I'm tired. I'm on this podcast, but it's super fun.
Yeah.
But you guys got help. You guys got each other. Okay. Think they can do it, Carlos? See how-
Yeah.
Carlos has to get prepared because he wasn't prepared for this.
Oh, no, we're good. I got it right here, actually.
But he's a host of the Be Ready Sports podcast, so Carlos is always ready, like our slogan: "Be ready, stay ready."
Yes. Shout out to my computer. It's a quick computer, so
Shout out to Carlos's computer.
yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. Let me get all these ads out of the way because obviously there's
Yeah, ads, schmads.
a bunch of ads. And unfortunately, we're not sponsored, guys. So where?
It will be one day. I'm calling it on live. We're going to get sponsored.
All right, 3.
As long as they don't try to take over our show.
All right, guys. So there it is. It's
Oh,
6.
you guys get 6 minutes. My bad.
6.
All right, so we're going to start it
Like,
when you guys, in the count of 3, we're going to start, and you guys work together, and let's see if you can name them all.
All right,
Okay.
so all right, guys. So when I press play quiz, it's gonna start the time. So on a count of 3, we're gonna start it, and then obviously, I have to type these things. So don't say it in like rapid, because obviously I gotta type these things. So just to be aware, guys. So one at a time, obviously. So all right, guys, your 6-minute timer starts in 3, 2, 1, start.
Go.
Oh, okay, see?
Memphis Grizzlies.
Thunder, Grizzlies,
Spurs.
Come on,
Spurs,
Carlos.
Cavs.
and Rusty. What, Cavs? Okay.
Raptors.
Raptors. Okay.
76ers.
Sixers,
Celtics.
Celtics,
Pistons.
Pistons,
Um,
Hawks.
Hawks. Okay.
Magic.
Magic.
Knicks.
Go New York. Go New York.
Lakers.
Lakers.
Heat.
The Miami Heat.
Clippers.
Clips.
Lakers.
The Lakers already been said.
Oh,
Rockets.
Wait, what?
Rockets.
Rockets.
Minnesota Timberwolves.
The T Wolves. There you go.
Think Jokic.
The Nuggets.
Nuggets.
There you go.
If you get stuck, think about players.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Who's your favorite player, Mateo?
I already said his team.
Were the Bulls said yet?
Bulls. Yeah.
Bulls.
Mhm.
Who was in the finals last year? Who did the OKC beat?
Pacers.
Pacers.
There's one more team in Texas, y'all forgot.
There's
Mavericks.
Mavs. Yes. Try and think about states. Like who's in? Let me see. You guys got.
Who did your favorite player Donovan Mitchell used to play for? Gibby.
Utah Jazz.
The Jazz.
Yes.
The Kings.
Okay. The Kings. Right. We are on pace. Doing a good job.
You guys are doing good. You're halfway there.
The what?
Were the Warriors said yet?
Oh no.
Warriors. Yeah. There you go.
Warriors.
All right. Let's see here.
Go down the alphabet.
Pelicans.
The
I
Pels.
say go down the alphabet. They said the Pelicans.
Okay.
Oh, you got one division down. Let's go.
Mhm. Who's in the state of North Carolina? What NBA team?
Hornets.
The who?
Hornets.
Hornets. Yes. All right.
You guys are almost there.
Ooh, who's and I know they're not that good right now, but who got the #1 overall draft pick this year?
Trey Young, Anthony Davis.
Wait, did we say the Wizards?
No, not yet. That's the reason why I brought it up. The Wizards.
Oh, another division down.
Let's see here.
The Bucks.
There you go.
All right.
Trailblazers.
Trailblazers. Okay.
Yes, almost there.
2 more.
2 teams left.
Okay, you're missing this one.
They're right outside California, West Coast.
They were the 8th seed this year in the West.
Oh dang, just gave him the answer.
Oh,
David Booker.
Who? Oh, the
Yeah.
Suns.
Yeah, Suns. Oh my
Correct.
gosh.
Oh, you guys got 1 minute. You got one team left. Up there in the Northeast.
oh my gosh. Okay, yes, I got the team in mind. Do you guys need a clue?
Yeah.
Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving both played on this team.
Nets.
Nets.
Banger.
I was about to say, boy, they in New York. Yeah. I did it with 40 seconds left. Speech. Come on, guys. You want to give your victory speech?
Side.
All right, moving on. Y'all ready to talk some NBA playoffs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't sound excited.
And you're going to Disney for your victory speech.
You gonna say your victory speech, Gibby? Speech.
No.
It's a
Oh,
fun thing.
come on. All right, one thing I forgot to tell you guys. Well, Mateo already knows. When your guests, when everyone comments, it will come on the screen real time. So, oh, Eli said, "Oh yes, Mateo." So, Eli says hi, but he can't get on the podcast with you, Mateo.
Oh. I know.
But when they comment on a YouTube, you will see it live. Just on Instagram, they will not see it. So we're going to do first our unbelievably crazy segment, thanks to our wonderful fun guest and Carlos's co-host, Lamborghini Landon. This day in sports.
Ooh. All right. So we're just gonna run through this one on May 23rd on this day. So basically, guys, these events occurred on this day, but in a different year. So that first one is about golf. Phil Mickelson wins the PGA Championship. In 2018, the Washington Capitals NHL they advanced to the Stanley Cup Final on this day. They actually won that Stanley Cup Final that year in 2018. They beat the Vegas Golden Knights, who are in the Western Conference Final right now. They're in the 2-0 lead right now, so they have a chance to be back in the Stanley Cup Final. The Vegas Golden Knights. On this day, the Cavs, Gibby, they fire J.B. Bickerstaff, who is now the current head coach for the Detroit Pistons.
JV Bickerstaff.
Yeah, he is the current head coach for the Detroit Pistons, and the Cavaliers were able to beat the Detroit Pistons. So the Cavs getting their revenge over J.B. Bickerstaff, as he was the former head coach of the Cavs. He was fired on this day in 2024. The Timberwolves hired Tim Connelly as the president of basketball operations of the Timberwolves in 2022. The Orioles call up Kevin Gausman. On this day in 2016, Draymond Green was suspended for the Western Conference Finals Game 4 due to him kicking Steven Adams.
We know. Move on.
Below the belt.
We know. Move on.
The Senators, the Ottawa Senators, they forced a Game 7 in the Eastern Conference Finals back in 2017. 2020, Eddie Sutton passes away. Oklahoma State, Eddie Sutton. He was a former Oklahoma State basketball coach who passed away at the age of 84. He was elected to the Basketball Hall of Fame last month and went to 3 Final Fours across 37 seasons as a collegiate head coach. So Eddie Sutton passes away on this day as the Oklahoma State basketball head coach. Senators hired DJ Smith for the Senators. That's 2019. 2022, the Tampa Bay Lightning advanced to the Eastern Conference Finals. I believe that's the year they made it 3 years in a row. I don't know if they won that year. I think they lost that year. I think they lost that year to the Colorado Avalanche in the Stanley Cup Final. Trying to go for that three-peat, but they fall short of that three-peat. 2024 Pistons hire Trajan Langdon as president of basketball operations for Detroit. He's been doing a good job with Detroit, building that squad over there in the Motor City. Last but not least, Broncos released Brandon McManus. All right, Gibby, I'm gonna start with you. So, which event on here was the most interesting to you? Like, which one popped out to you the most?
Probably the Cavaliers firing JB Bickerstaff.
Okay. All right. Cavs firing JB Bickerstaff, who is now the current head coach for the Detroit Pistons. All right. All right. So, is that the one? Gibby, was that the only one?
Probably also.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Mateo, what about you? So which one popped out to you as the most interesting?
The when Draymond Green got suspended in the Western Conference Finals in 4.
Okay. We won't get to more detail with that, but okay. Draymond Green. I'm pretty sure you guys can imagine what he did. Okay. So Mateo, is that the only one?
But what
Mateo, can you say that again? You got cut off.
But what do you say? Because when you say something,
Mateo, you got cut off again. And is that the only event that you saw as interesting, Draymond Green?
Yeah.
Yeah?
He's just gonna stick to basketball.
Okay. All right. It's cool. It's cool. All right. So that is this day in ASN history, May 23rd. You guys can follow them on ASN Throwback on Instagram. They do this every single day. And who knows, there might be an event on there that you don't even know happened on this day. So ASN Throwback, they're on Instagram. They do this every day. So check them out on Instagram. They do a very good job. All right. NBA playoffs. Let's do this. All right. NBA playoffs. All right. From what it was, 16 teams, now down to 4. Now down to 4 teams. So these conference finals have been very interesting. So we're going to start with the West first. We're going to start with the West. OKC and the San Antonio Spurs. What a series that has been. That series has been anticipated since we saw the bracket. We kind of previewed and saw OKC and San Antonio clashing in this Western Conference Finals. And here they are in the Western Conference Finals, and they are given a show. They are given a show from Game 1, Game 2, Game 3 last night. Yeah, it's been crazy in that series. But OKC, they win Game 3 last night on the road in San Antonio. They take a 2-1 series lead over Wemby and the Spurs. So Gibby, I'm gonna start with you. So what has been your thoughts of this Western Conference Finals between the OKC Thunder and the San Antonio Spurs?
It's been really cool to watch.
All right.
It's kind of surprising. I thought the Spurs were gonna go up 2-1 at the start.
All right. Yeah, so speaking about San Antonio started the game off in Game 3 on a 15-0 run. Like, they started off very strong. OKC was trying to weather that storm. OKC managed to come all the way back from 15-0 down. They had a slow start, but then SGA, he kind of propelled them. But the main story was that OKC bench. That OKC bench, they had 76 points, which is the most ever since the relocation to Oklahoma City in 2008-09.
And
So
183 for in the series.
it's crazy. Their bench has been insane. Jared
Yeah.
McCain.
No, they outscored their starters 183 to 176. OKC's bench in the whole series. So
Yeah, it's definitely been insane. That bench has been amazing. Jalen Williams coming off the bench of the other Jay Williams, not J Dub, but Jared McCain. OKC got him in the trade deadline from Philly. He's been a key factor. He scored a playoff high, I believe, 26 points last night. He did very well, and that OKC bench definitely helped the Thunder get the win over San Antonio in Game 3. So
Carlos, you're gonna be a journalist. I need you to find Wemby and ask him how does it feel to get cooked by a TikTok star.
Oh, I get it. Yes, yes. TikTok star Jared McCain, obviously, paints his, paints the nails a bit,
Hey, we're not allowed to go into details about that.
Yeah, so I don't know if I'll even reach Tony, to be honest with you, because he's 7'5". I'm like below 6 feet, so so I don't know if I'm gonna reach. I'm definitely, the microphone's gonna be very high. If I'm gonna interview Wemby, but it'll just be insane. But would like to interview Wemby one of these days, and
You're the $200 million man. You're gonna outdo Stephen A. Smith. You're gonna be the $200 million man.
Yeah, much respect to him though.
And you're gonna have a lot of support from Puerto Rico since you're Puerto Rican. Not throwing the race out there, guys. I'm just saying.
Yeah, definitely. And
you're gonna represent. No, I'm saying you can just represent your heritage.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so Wemby, he went off in Game 1. He had like 41 points and like 21 rebounds. He had like a game for the ages in Game 1. He had a game for the ages in Game 1. Game 2 wasn't as good as Game 1, but he still did good. He still did good in Game 2. And then in Game 3, probably his worst performance out of those 3 games, but he still played good though. He had like 14 points or something like that, like in Game 3 or something like that for San Antonio.
Let me ask you this, Carlos.
Yeah.
You think OKC figured him out?
Yeah. So
he's been struggling to get. You would think with their small lineup that Wemby would dominate. But it's been the total opposite. He has not fared well when OKC's small lineup.
Yeah, so when I saw in Game 1, Wemby was just dominating. Like it looked like OKC had no answer. But then in Game 2, I knew when OKC entered Game 2, they need an answer. Because if they don't answer, if they don't have an answer for Wemby in Game 2, I know it's going to be a short series. But I like what OKC did, though. They used Isaiah Hartenstein, who's a more bulkier big, who's a more bigger big than Chet Holmgren. He put him, Hartenstein, on Wemby. And Hartenstein, kind of got physical with Wemby and kind of, got physical with him, got out of his element a bit. And I feel like that was the answer for OKC, and it worked. And it worked. So I think OKC, they've done a good job containing Wemby. But, I feel like it's a chess match now. It's like OKC made a move. Now San Antonio's got to, how do you say, find out how to solve that problem with Hartenstein, like how they're going to get Wemby involved, because obviously Hartenstein taking that away. So, and I think OKC has done a great job with Wemby.
Well, that's not the biggest reason as to the swing of the series. It's the fact that OKC is the number 1 defensive team in the NBA, hands down, top to bottom. They took Stephen Castle, his number 2 man, out of the game in Game 3. Took him completely out. But before we get Mateo and Gibby's thoughts on game three, I think the biggest mistake that they made was after they went up 15-0, they got a little comfortable, took Wimby out, and I don't think they should have did that. It's the playoffs. You leave them in there, run that score up. They could have made history in the first quarter in game three and put the game to bed early.
Mm-hmm.
But halfway through, they took Wimby out, and OKC made a run, and San Antonio never recovered. I think that was a huge mistake. Now OKC has all the momentum; they're the defending champions, and all the pressure is now on San Antonio. They cannot afford to go back to OKC down 3-1 and face an elimination.
Mm-hmm.
They will lose. So, Mateo,
Yeah.
what are your thoughts on your favorite series?
It's a pretty like back and forth series, but I'm expecting OKC to win.
Uh-oh, Carlos.
Oh.
You know what time it is. Tell Gibby what that is.
These are the book of predictions right here, Gibby. So we put all of our predictions in here. We put all of our predictions in there.
We need a sound effect for that when you bring out the book of predictions.
We
We
do.
need a sound effect for it. We can't just bring it out.
Yeah, no, we do. Yeah, we definitely do.
So, Mateo says OKC. Gibby says Cleveland.
All right, we'll get there in a minute. We'll get with the East in a minute. So, what did Mateo say?
Tell him again, Mateo, because he's hard of hearing.
It's like a back and forth series, and I expect OKC to win.
Okay. OKC winning. All right. Yeah, so OKC winning. All right. All right, so Gibby, so what about you? So what are your thoughts about this Western Conference Finals? It's a very interesting series.
Game 3 was like really fun to watch, but I think OKC is probably going to win in like 6 games.
Oh, he gives. So you think? Oh, so he gives San Antonio one more game.
Yep.
All right. Alrighty then. All right, so that's in there. So that's the Western Conference Finals, Game 4.
Hold on.
What happened?
What are your guys' predictions for tomorrow? To Memorial Day, tomorrow's game, Game 4 in San Antonio. How do y'all think it's going to go, and who do you think is going to win? Gibby, you go first.
I think it's going to be a really close game, but San Antonio is going to come out with it.
Okay, so he thinks. Okay, so Gibby says San Antonio is going to tie the series tomorrow. All right. What about you, Mateo?
I think OKC is gonna win because like Jared McCain's gonna drop 35, and
All right.
Interesting. He said McCain is going to drop he's going to drop a KD on him.
Jared McCain. All right. So speaking about Game 4, AJ Mitchell, who has been coming off the bench for OKC, he has been ruled out for Game 4. So I don't know if that changes your pick at all, Mateo, but AJ Mitchell, who's been having a very good playoff, he's out for Game 4. So you're sticking your pick there?
nah, I'm still OKC.
All right.
He said Jared McCain going to drop 35. He must have knew AJ Mitchell wasn't going to play.
Yeah, so Jared McCain got to step up now because obviously you got to pick up the low for AJ Mitchell. So, all right, so that's the Western Conference Finals. So Tony, so do you have any final thoughts about the Western Conference Finals?
No, I just gave my thoughts earlier. It's a must win for San Antonio. They got to step up. I think I think they got Wemby figured out, but If you're a superstar, let's see if Wimby can take it to the next and get into that next level. Even though they made their adjustments in 2 straight games, held him in check. Let's see if he can. Let's see if he can figure it out. I think he needs to, with Hardenstein, make Hardenstein play side to side instead of trying to, you know,
Trying to
use his
stop him down.
quickness, do some blow bys. It's like Shaq did when he faced Yao Ming for the first time. Use your speed. Hardenstein can't keep up with his quickness, and put him in foul trouble early because Hardenstein can't stop him. No, he playoffs, man. You gotta put your head down and make a play. So
Mhm.
he's gonna have to will his team for that win because OKC is gonna come out there. They already have that championship experience. They're gonna try to end this series tomorrow. They're gonna try to end this series tomorrow. So
All right.
so
Very
let
interesting. Mhm.
I'm gonna say
Yes.
no. That's it. No, I was gonna say let's get on and let's talk about the Knicks, baby. It's the Knicks.
Yeah. Yeah. Very interesting strategy right there, Tony, for the Western Conference Finals. So it's Game 4 will be played tomorrow night, Sunday night, live on NBC, live from San Antonio.
Oh, before we go to the East,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say NBC is the biggest trolls of them all. Like game 2, they did it was a foul package.
Yeah, foul package for
Oh,
Hardenstein and then a flop thingy for
and
SGA.
then game 3 last night they did a flop package on the league's MVP. What are your let's start with you, Carlos. What are your thoughts on what NBC did? And is it number one, the question is it good or bad look on NBC part
Hmm.
for doing it? You go first, Carlos. What are your thoughts?
Um, I'll probably say it's a bad look because obviously you're trying to diss the MVP, the two-time MVP in SGA, and it's true what's happening on the court, but do you need to really make a whole compilation of it from NBC? But hey, it's NBC. They could do whatever they want, and if they want to make a whole compilation of flops from SGA from that Game 3 series, then they can do it. But I wouldn't recommend it. But if they want to do it, they can do it.
All right, Gibby, what are your thoughts on that?
Same as Carlos.
All right.
So you say it's a bad look by NBC?
Yeah.
All right, Teo.
It's a bad look for NBC because I don't know why they're dissing Shea, even though he's the best player in the league. So
Better than LeBron James?
yeah,
That's GOAT James, boy. What you talking about? No, I'm kidding.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you guys unanimously say it's a bad look by NBC. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be devil's advocate. I'm gonna say you gotta think about it. NBC, they're fighting against streaming services. Um, it's not the same as when they had the NBA before. You know, when their only competition was other networks, their other competition is streaming services like Amazon, Peacock, all these other streaming services. Like they want get their ratings to people to tune in to NBC and watch those games on NBC. So they're understanding that their younger audience, they like viral moments to click. And what's the best thing to talk about? SGA, the flopping video, the Hardenstein foul video. What they're gonna do in Game 4? They're gonna talk about Wemby smoking all those layups in Game 3. Hey, what's going on over there, Carlos?
I don't know what's going on outside my window right now, but
I gotta go text our producer. Like, we are live. We can hear you guys tearing up the house.
Yeah, no, it's alright. It's alright.
No. Any final thoughts on the Western Conference Finals before we move to the East?
Nope.
Very interesting series, and I hope it goes 7. But I guess we'll see.
We'll see. Well, we'll find out tomorrow how far the series is going to go. So before Carlos, since Carlos brought in the West, I'm gonna bring in the East. This has been like the Knicks has been on a tear since they started off the playoffs really bad, and everybody was writing them out, first round exit and all that, and then it just went on a tear. Then you had Philly talking about bring on the Knicks. We want the Knicks. Don't They were telling MB, telling his fan, telling Philly, don't sell new Nick tickets, buy them tickets. Telling Philly fans, buy up all the tickets. And what happened? Knicks came in full force and took over Philly. Are they gonna? And I know they're trying to do the same thing tonight. I don't know if they try to take over Cleveland tonight, but they have been down in every game so far. Games 1 and 2. Cleveland has been up by double digits in both games, and the Knicks has came back and pulled out wins that they shouldn't have. Especially game 1. Cleveland came out red hot. Had the Knicks dead to the water. And then Jalen Brunson made that speech. I don't know what he said. Gave that team that speech, and they did not miss. They went on a 44-11 run to cap off game 1. And Carlos has it up on the screen right now. In game 2, they went on that 18. Yeah, the 18-0. Man, they just will not go away. They turned it into last year's Indiana Pacers. Because that's what Indiana was doing last year. So, can Cleveland right the ship tonight? Get back in this series? What are your guys' thoughts? Let's start with you, Carlos, again. What are your thoughts on game 3 tonight and the series as a whole?
Yeah, it's been crazy. Obviously the Knicks, they're rolling. They're on a 9-game winning streak, which is the longest streak in franchise history in the playoffs. 9-game winning streak, which is insane. The Knicks got a lot of confidence. The Knicks got a lot of confidence indeed. They're up 2-0. And obviously, as you guys saw in, I believe it was game 1, where they were down by a lot. They were down by a lot. And then Jalen Brunson, obviously, as you guys know, if you guys watched that game in game 1, Jalen Brunson was cooking. So for those of you guys that didn't watch, I believe it was game 1 or game 2, and I think it was game 1. I'm gonna play a clip here of basically how that comeback was. So here's the clip right here.
To the Knicks were going to get him from Utah, and then the Cavs swooped in and made the deal as Brunson, the floater.
It's my time in the league. Well balanced, well coached.
But still trailing. Brunson banks it home again. Fakes, drive, gets inside, pull-up jumper, got it. Pokes it away, shot clock at 10. Brunson drives, pulls up, shot is up, bank shot is good.
I want a timeout if he scores.
Brunson, three-pointer, puts it in.
Don't want to give up a 3.
Brunson with Harden on him. Brunson on the drive, the floater, bank shot, it's good.
Now,
Carlos, why you do Gibby like that, man? He didn't have to relive that.
Now, Coach Tony, what do you call a defender that always gets blown by? Like, what object would you compare that to?
What do you call that, Mateo? What do we call them, Mateo?
A ball?
No. Hey, he's talking about when I teach them how to get by a defender, get outside the box, make your moves outside the box. But there's another word we have for it. It starts with a C.
No.
I guess because we don't use them at practice, we use live bodies instead of those. Gibby, what do they call defenders like that?
Cones.
Cones.
So
Mateo, I gotta understand why Mateo didn't know it because we don't use cones in our trainings. Do we, Mateo?
cone. Oh, my bad.
We don't use them because it doesn't really get us nowhere. It's just like
What do we use instead of cones?
defenders.
Live bodies. What's
Okay,
the
so
best way to teach you live game situations is then put a live body out there. But yeah. What was there saying about Harden? He can't he can't guard a he can't guard a what?
I don't know, but speaking about cone, I did some arts and crafts here. Tony, can you put it full screen, please?
Only I can see full screen. What do you mean?
No, like full, like horizontal, because for some reason when I'll share my screen, I can't see the full options. Okay, there you go. I got it. All right, let me take this down. I have some arts and crafts here, and look at this. I made a cone. James Harden, guys.
Man, you gotta stop talking about Gibby's team like that. I got your back, Gibby.
And plus, if you guys saw the Instagram, the Underdog Instagram, they were doing basically like this cone of James Harden, and they had a basket. And then random people would just dunk over it because, as you guys saw in game one, he was like a cone. So there's some arts and crafts here. You got a cone. You got James Harden.
And he just won't stop.
How do you play better defense, James Harden? Play better defense. I love that. You got game 3. They're playing right now, so I'm pretty sure you can play better defense. Come on. It's a must-win situation.
Get him, Gibby. Cook him, Gibby.
And I brought him in the cart, too, so.
Ugh.
And I brought him in the
Cook him, Gibby. Tell him why Cleveland's going to win the series.
Cleveland's going to win the series because they're the better team. I think.
Oh, come on. You got to cook him better than that.
Yeah, I hope so. Hopefully James Harden can, play that defense because obviously in game 1 he was like a cone, and as you can see there, I had to do that. So hopefully James Harden can play some better defense tonight, and yeah, hopefully he can do that. All right. So let me bring the playoff thing. Coach Tony, can you put the other thingy again?
I am busy.
Okay. Oh, my bad. Okay, got it. I got it. All right. So that's that. So that was game 1, right? Game 1, Knicks had to come all the way back. Went on a 44-11 run to win that game. So Gaby, I'm gonna start with you. So what are your thoughts on that game 1 between the Knicks and the Cavs?
It was just like crazy. The Caps were up by 22 at some point. Then the
22.
Knicks came back and forced overtime and won by 10. Just we sold.
Yeah, unfortunately, and as you can see in that clip, Gibby, that was the primary reason why they kept on Jalen Brunson using picks. They switched, and you got James Harden on him, and Jalen Brunson knew what he had to do. So, Mateo, what are your thoughts on game 1 of that series? Crazy.
So it was pretty crazy. The Knicks made a comeback. I feel like the Cavs maybe got a little bit comfortable because they were up.
Mm-hmm. All right. So that was game 1. So, all right. So we're live on. Okay, we're live on Instagram. Okay, Tony. So, your thoughts on game 1?
No, the story is Knicks made that crazy comeback. Honestly, is Darius Garland would have guarded Jalen Brunson a little bit better.
Probably would. Yeah, he probably would. I think
for Cleveland to win this series, Donovan Mitchell has to be the best player in this series. He's gotta he he's gotta wake up and just take this series away from New York because New York. But and they have to make their adjustments. They have to defend better.
They
Like
do.
that that slip screen that they're doing up top with Cat. They have not figured that out yet. They're getting wide open looks wherever they want. You know what I'm talking about? That elbow screen that they're giving with Cat at the elbow.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
That play that they're running. Like they're getting wide open drives to the lane every time. They're getting wide open threes in the corner. They're getting whatever shots they want out of that offense. Someone has to. They have to make an adjustment and blow that up. Like, because what they're doing right now is not working.
But yeah, they got to rotate better. Probably in general, Coach Tony. Like the Cavs are not rotating as well on defense, and the Knicks are shooting shots. They're making threes. Like Josh Hart in Game 2 was insane because Cleveland did not rotate well, and they left Josh Hart open, and he just kept hitting shots in Game 2. So, and then obviously, as you guys saw in Game 2, the Knicks they win. They won that one in Game 2. They're up 2-0 in the series. So Gibby and Mateo, so what are your thoughts on Game 2? So Gibby, I'm gonna start with you. So what are your thoughts on Game 2 between the Knicks and the Cavs?
It was also crazy. But like we just got to guard better.
All right. So Mateo, what about you? So what are your thoughts on Game 2?
It was crazy, and the Cavs, like they're blowing leads. So like I think that they're gonna just win the entire series.
Okay, so you got the Knicks winning the series. All right. So don't count out Cleveland yet because obviously they've been in this position before, down 2-0 in the Detroit series. They win games 3 and 4 at home. They lose game 5, but however, they win game 6 and 7. So we'll see what happens in there. But one last point before Coach Tony can take over here and give our final thoughts about this. So have you guys been seeing what's going on at, over there in 7th Avenue, Madison Square Garden
Oh, here we go.
on social media? Gibby Mattel, have you been seeing that on social media, Instagram? The Knicks fans is just cheering all over the place outside the Garden.
I don't think their parents allow them to do that.
I don't know. It might pop up on their feed. So as you guys know, they've been going crazy and stuff, right? They've been going crazy and stuff, right? And they always did it throughout the postseason. They did it last year too, and they did it last year too when they made their Eastern Conference Finals run, and things like that. So it got so crazy to the point where the NYPD have to cancel watch parties outside of MSG because there were watch parties outside the Garden during the Knicks games. But however, NYPD had to cancel these watch parties due to rowdiness right there, as you can see, and also there was 6 arrests outside the Garden for Game 2. So they get hectic. So Mateo, Gibby. So if you don't know about these 7th Avenue peeps, I'm gonna play a short clip here, 14 seconds long. Basically how these people get crazy for their Knicks here. So here is the clip right here. And promise me, Mateo and Gibby, they get crazier than that. And I'm not gonna play that video there is a minute video, but about street interviews and stuff. But so Gibby, so what are your thoughts on that clip right there? Basically, the Knicks fans just going crazy, outside the Garden, when they won. I believe it was Game 1 or Game 2.
Just like they're really rowdy, but there's a chance that Cleveland's going to come back from that.
Tell
All
them,
right.
Gibby. Tell them.
All right. So you're telling these Knicks fans, hey, calm down a bit. You know, it's not over yet. Calm down, calm down.
Yes.
All right.
I don't know
Mattel, what
how dare them say Knicks in 4. You know what, Gibby? What's wrong with those people? They must don't know about Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, and all those guys you got over there. They must don't know, huh?
Don't know.
They don't know that they were down 20 in both games. Could easily be Cleveland up 2-0.
Hey, but these Knicks fans have been suffering for years. They've been suffering for years, and they're just letting out that joy, you know, of being in a championship setting. So, hey.
Gibby says they're gonna suffer again because.
And I guess we'll see. About that. You know,
Well,
the Knicks.
I got one question for all three of you guys before we get into the Q&A because we've been on these sports topics for a while.
Okay.
Last year, the Knicks were in this situation and they choked the series away. Indiana came back and won it in 7 after being down. Do you think the Knicks learned their lesson from last year and put this series to bed, or do you think history will repeat itself and Cleveland will find a way to win this series? Let's start with you, Carlos.
So, as you guys can see by that graphic right there, it's been a trend in the Eastern Conference. So, it started in 2022 with the Miami Heat. They lose to the Boston Celtics in 2022. The Celtics, they win the Eastern Conference. The loser of that Eastern Conference final, they would win the following year. So, as you can see in 2023, they beat the Celtics in 7 games. They go on to the finals. 2024, Boston plays the Pacers. Boston moves on to the Eastern Conference final. And then in 2025, the Pacers play the Knicks. Pacers won the Eastern Conference final. So history may repeat again because the Knicks, they lost last year and they're 2 wins away from continuing this historic trend. So,
man, you guys, man, if you don't stop doing my man Gibby like this.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Man, this is like the 4th time doing it. You done doing my man Gibby like this, and he's a Cleveland fan.
I'm sorry, like history, it's like history, and history is not on Cleveland's side, unfortunately.
I got your back, Gibby.
But however, for Cleveland, might be good for Cleveland. You lose this year and then win next year and continue that trend.
Gibby, you ain't trying to hear that. Gibby ain't trying to hear that. He's trying to win this year.
He's trying to win this year and break the trend over there in Cleveland. But yeah, so I guess we'll see what happens. But so that's a trend right there. We'll continue. We'll see.
All right. What are your thoughts, Gibby? Same question.
History is going to repeat itself.
Oh, so you saying the Knicks is going to win?
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay. All right.
See what you did to Gibby.
Well, remember, Gibby, history not always happens. History might not always happen. Cleveland might come out of nowhere, And
so you saying Cleveland? So Gibby's saying Cleveland's gonna win next year.
Yeah.
All right, Mateo, same question.
I feel like the trends are going to continue, and I got Knicks in Game 4.
Ooh.
Oh, he's calling the sweet.
We got Knicks in 4.
Man, y'all gonna stop triple teaming my man Gibby like this, or double teaming?
I mean, he already knows that the Knicks are gonna win.
He didn't say anything about them getting swept.
Knicks in 6.
I don't know. Cleveland gets a game. You know what happens. Cleveland wins Game 3, get that momentum back.
Yeah, that's true. And
they were up double digits. If I'm Cleveland, I will not feel like you're out of it because the Knicks did not dominate. You made costly mistakes. You blew 2 leads. You were up 20 home games in Madison Square Garden. You gotta wait. They gotta close these. They gotta close these games out. They just gotta close these games out. Now, I don't see them blowing a 20-point lead at home. Cleveland comes out hot. They get up 20. I don't see them blowing that at home. Because they know the bench players play better at home. That's been historically proven.
That's true.
So there's still hope for Cleveland, Gibby. But Mateo,
I believe.
are you ready? You got the questions up?
Yeah, I got them.
All right.
And
So before we get into your Q&A, what is your final thoughts on the playoffs and who do you pick going to the finals? I think we said that already.
I know he said who's gonna win the West and who's gonna win the East. So I guess Mateo, you haven't guessed on who's gonna win the overall.
No, he hasn't picked who. You got the Knicks and OKC in the finals.
Yes. Yeah.
So who do you have winning it all?
OKC.
And how many games?
4 games.
And who's the MVP?
Huh?
And who's going to be the finals MVP?
Finals MVP, Shea.
All right. And who do you have being the Western Conference Finals MVP?
Shea.
And who do you have being the Eastern Conference Finals MVP?
Jalen Brunson.
Brunson. All right. All right, Gibby, same question. Who do you have winning it all? So you got, you originally had Cleveland, and OKC. Now you switched and said the Knicks. So now you got OKC and the Knicks. So who do you have winning it?
OKC.
All right. And who do you have being the finals MVP?
Shea.
All right. And who do you have being the Western Conference Finals MVP?
Isaiah Hardenstein.
Oh, he said Hardenstein's gonna win. Okay. And who do you have being the Eastern Conference Finals MVP?
Jalen Brunson.
All right. Last but not least, Carlos.
All
Who
right.
do you have winning it all?
All right. So I didn't get my predictions in the West. I got OKC in 7. I'm gonna go with the Knicks in 5 because they're gonna win at the Garden and celebrate with those fans. First final since 1999. But I'm gonna go with OKC. They're gonna win in. I'm gonna give them 5. I'm gonna go OKC in 5.
So you got OKC beating the Knicks in 5. Who's your finals MVP?
Finals MVP will be the one and only SGA, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
All right, so what's a clean sweep on SGA?
Yeah.
All right, who do you have being the Western Conference Finals MVP?
Western Conference Finals MVP. Oof. It's a tough one because I do want to mix it up because I don't know. I do want to mix it up, but I'm probably gonna go SGA. Probably go SGA because he's been so good in this series.
So we got two SGAs and one Hartenstein. All right, and who do you have winning the Eastern Conference MVP?
The Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Okay. Eastern Conference Finals MVP. I'm gonna go Brunson.
So clean sweep for Brunson.
Yeah.
All right, so Gibby, ready for your Q&A?
Yes.
All right, so this is going to be Mateo's first time hosting a Q&A. So hope don't be nervous, Mateo.
Okay.
So normally Carlos asks the questions, but I'm gonna give Carlos a break today. I'm gonna make Mateo do some work. No, I'm kidding. All right. So Mateo, you gotta ask these questions with the Be Ready Sports podcast way with some pizzazz, man. You can't be dry.
Okay.
You can't.
Right now.
Well, basically, you can't be boring.
Okay, so do I go right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure Gibby's ready.
Gibby, are you ready?
Yep.
I
Okay,
said, Gibby, are you ready? No, I'm kidding.
so what inspired you to start playing basketball?
At a very young age, I started watching the Cleveland Cavaliers, like at like 3 or 4 years old. I watched them in 2016, but I was too young to like just watch it. But the Cleveland Cavaliers inspired me to play basketball.
Okay, just one more thing, Mateo, before we move on. We talked about this backstage with Gibby and his mom backstage about Gibby. You want me to tell them how old you are
I was about to
back in
say, Gibby,
2016?
Gibby had to be in diapers.
6 months old.
6 months, yeah, literally 6 months old when LeBron had that 3-1 comeback in 2016. So yeah, so you are less than 1 years old, during that whole run. I just wanted to add that on. But
But
Mateo, you can.
Mateo making that face like he wasn't much older than that when in 2016.
Yeah, you guys were young. I was probably in elementary school, or probably the end of elementary school. Yeah, in 2016, that was
Uh,
like 10 years. So,
you you young you youngsters.
yeah, you guys were young when LeBron made that, whole thing.
Mateo, was you like one and a half?
Mm,
He like he gave me that look like, bruh, this ain't about me, bro. You ain't supposed to be asking me questions.
It's all right. Y'all generation, are, watching the SGAs, the Wembies, and then watch the 13 back, the early
Um,
2010s.
Before we go forward, you guys in this audience been watching. Ain't not one of you guys said anything in the chat, man. Y'all need to talk to my man Gibby. Ask your questions in the chat. Gibby will see them live. He'll answer them live. Come on. Y'all got to interact with our guests. That's what makes our show fun.
Mhm.
I think they scared Gibby. They scared to type. All right. Floor is yours, Mateo.
Here go Mateo.
Okay, so which side of the ball you like playing better, offense or defense, and why?
Offense, because I can shoot on offense and I can give people on opportunities to score on offense.
Okay, good answer.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay, so what's your favorite thing about playing basketball?
Just like meeting new people, like going to different like practices, different training sessions, and meeting new people.
Hey, look. You met me and Carlos and Mateo.
Yeah, through basketball, and basketball is like so crazy. Like, and you can meet so much new people through basketball, like through showcases, through training sessions, like what Gibby said, us three right here in the podcast. So yeah, it's like, yeah, basketball can take you places, and it can also help you meet new people. It's it's just that fun to play basketball.
And speaking of meeting people, Carlos, remember us balling on the beach last year? All those people that you meet and the people that you were scared to walk up to and talk to.
Yeah, we met a lot of.
So funny story. Um, we were sitting there. We were. I can't remember what court that was, but we were watching. We were headed to watch J2 and Trey Manley play the Indiana Phenoms. Great rivalry between those two, and it was crowded. But we noticed a crowd coming from behind us, going to the far court behind them. And do y'all want to guess who was in the center of that crowd?
Anthony
You wanna
Edwards.
No, wasn't an NBA player, but he's a famous kid from Texas. You want to guess, Gibby?
King Bacon.
No, but he was there.
I know.
It was
I could guess.
Hope.
Um, I don't know.
It was Niles Newman.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, it was Niles Newman. He was walking behind us, and Carlos was like, "Coach T, look, that's Niles Newman." I was like, "Go say hi to him. Go take a picture." He was like, "No, no, 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 no. He already has a crowd behind him. He has to get ready for a game." Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, Carlos, you're excited to see the dude. Go over there and take a picture. Let him know, like, hey, I'm with the Be Ready Sports podcast. I'm Carlos Rios. Let me take a man. See, Carlos could have had a plug. He could have got Niles Newman on the show. But I just said that to say, just playing basketball, going to ball on the beach. Well, Mateo will be there for the first time this year.
yeah. If I see Niles Newman on balling on the beach, I'm gonna take a photo of him.
He might faint, y'all.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Mateo might faint. He'd be like, "Oh my gosh!" Nah. All right, Mateo. Sorry, we keep stopping your Q and A.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fine.
yeah. Go Mateo, go Mateo.
Okay, so what do you like least about playing basketball?
the least thing I like about basketball is like tall people succeed more than small people. Well, like really tall people succeed more than really short people.
Gotcha.
I know what you mean.
Don't be telling Mateo that. I'll be telling Mateo the opposite.
Hey, but one thing about small guards, Jalen Brunson, he's a small guard and he's leading that NBA Finals. He's leading that team to he he's doing a good job and he's a small guard. He's a really good inspiration for small guards. So if you're a small guard, watch Jalen Brunson. He's a very good role model for all the small guards out there that want to be in his position one day.
You heard that, Mateo?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so what's your favorite basketball memory so far?
So with my school team, we were at a tournament in West Virginia, and we played this team that was undefeated. And like I was just having a great shooting game, and I was doing good moves, passing dimes, stuff like that. And we beat an undefeated team by 10, and I had 25 that game.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Mateo, what's your career high?
22.
Carlos, what was your career high?
25.
Also, you and Gibby neck and neck. So we got someone y'all got to beat each other's career high. So Carlos, your next game, even though it's going to be in college, your next game you're going to have to get 30.
I tried to.
Got to get 30 before Gibby.
Tried to, but Gibby got a lot of time left. He's ever got a lot of time. You're in what, Gibby, fourth grade?
Yeah, fourth grade.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you
Going
definitely
into
need to.
fifth.
Oh, going to fifth. Yeah, so you got your fifth grade year, you got your whole middle school year, and then you got your whole high school year, and then if you're fortunate enough playing college, so you just got a long way to go, Gibby.
And you haven't seen Mateo in person, Carlos. For Mateo to if you see Mateo and you like, whoa, you scored 22 points, I'm like, that's extremely impressive.
For sure.
No shade, Mateo. No shade.
All right. All right, Mateo, continue your Q&A.
Okay, what's your favorite move on the basketball court?
A hezzy because it shakes defenders up, and I can just like go past the defender and make a layup.
And what move have I been teaching you, Mateo, for the last 3 weeks and
That's also
drilling into your skull?
that a hezzy. It's just pretty simple to get past aggressive defender. So
That's what I've been drilling in his head, Carlos. The hezzy.
Definitely a very good move. Very good move to use.
Hey, Gibby, we can see you.
Yeah, it's starting to pick up nighttime over there in Ohio. Same here, from where we're at. So starting to get nighttime. But hey, keep the show rolling. All right, so Mateo, continue your Q&A.
Okay. What are your strengths as a basketball player?
Probably shooting and playmaking.
Oh. Okay. Um. So
That's all you had
what?
to say was okay.
No, I'm moving on to the next question.
All right, Mateo, go on, Mateo, come
Okay.
on.
So something that you need to improve on.
My defense.
Okay. So, what is your training / practice schedule like during the week?
Um, Usually, like, I go 2 days a week with my basketball trainer to do shooting, dribbling drills, stuff like that. Then another 2 days of the week, I'm playing like live games. Then another 2 days of the week, I will do like strength and conditioning training. And then for that one single day, I'll have nothing, but I'll just go like outside to play basketball for like 3 hours a day.
Eats. So he eats, sleep, basketball.
Yep.
All right, awesome.
So, what makes you a good teammate?
Um, I'm very positive. I'm nice. I'm encouraging. And I I help teammates when they don't know what to do.
You sound like a good teammate.
Hey, Carlos,
Yeah.
that answer reminds me of someone's answer from episode 4. He was Kason.
It's 122
He
episodes ago, Tony.
he was like, yeah. He was like, I'm good. I'm positive, and I'm nice.
Nice to teammates, right? Not the opponents.
Nah, he said nice as far as like he be cooking.
Okay, that too. That too. All right, Mateo, keep on going.
Okay, if you could play in any NBA arena for one game, what arena would that be and why?
Probably Madison Square Garden because it attracts like big fans from across the country.
Across the world.
Oh,
And
and Mateo,
Yeah.
stop letting us stop you from your Q&A.
Okay.
MSG the Mick. Go, Mateo.
Who do you idolize the game to?
Donovan Mitchell and Kobe because I like Donovan Mitchell's high pickup and I really like Kobe's work ethic and mentality.
Good answer. Good answer. What is your favorite NBA or CBK team and why?
That's
College basketball.
college basketball team. He said CBK.
Don't worry, there is college basketball.
The Cavs.
Okay.
What's yours, Mateo?
OKC and Duke.
Okay.
I knew I liked you for. I knew there was a reason why I liked you.
Okay.
Okay. If you could meet any sports athlete, who would it be and why?
Probably LeBron or Michael Jordan because they made basketball popular.
Yeah.
You know what? Real quick, don't beat me up, Mateo. If you get Michael Jordan and LeBron James in the same room, you have to make them debate each other on the GOAT debate.
That would be something to watch.
You're
That,
gonna
that, that would
get
be
it,
so,
and then have Mateo in the back secretly recording it, so it'll go viral.
yeah,
Yeah.
it would be something to watch, but also I feel like they'll compliment their game a little bit, respect them, but also they'll probably give their why they're better. So yeah, between MJ and LeBron. All right, Mateo, keep going. You got two more questions.
Okay. Besides basketball, what other sport would you like to try and why?
Track and golf, because track would help me on my speed and agility, and I like going to Top Golf a lot.
Top golf. Okay.
Nice, nice. Okay, so what are your favorite hobbies to do outside of basketball?
I like to play golf. I like to run. I like to collect shoes. I like reading, and I like training, like speed and agility training.
Mm, he's the
Okay.
first one I heard ever say that.
Speed and agility training. Okay. All right. All right, Mateo. Good job. Good job with those questions. Gibby, nice answers. Very good answers.
Thank you.
Teo, 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 Teo. Wow, I'm your only fan, Mateo. I'm the only fan. Good job, good job, good job, guys. Clap it up for each other. Good job, good job. All right, all right. So Gibby, Mateo just threw you an assist. All right, he's coming down the wing, threw you assist. Now it's time for you to get a bucket. So before we get into your show and tell, shift your camera a little bit. I heard this. I heard that there was some awards and everything you want to show everyone.
There's a lot, like a lot of medals.
Yeah, a lot of medals. We saw that backstage, guys. We saw a lot of medals backstage, and
Whoa! Look
time
at
to
that.
showcase them.
You good, Mateo?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, you guys
Wow.
just
Oh, you were just looking. Oh, okay, my bad. I was
But
like, why?
my
I was like, why are you going like?
there you go,
My
Gibby.
bad. My bad, Gibby.
but my favorites are probably this MVP one and just watch it. This one.
Okay, so
And
why?
I have like a runner-up banner, like type of thing.
It's like a plaque. Okay.
Yeah, plaque.
All
And
right.
I have multiple certificates for like shooting champion, 5-on-5, left-hand layup,
Mm.
free throw, knockout, and two more, 3v3,
Okay.
and right-hand layups.
All right, so Gibby, so one more question. So, do you play knockout still?
Yeah,
Yeah. So, do you think knockout's fun to play?
yeah, yes.
What about you, Mateo? Is that a fun
Yeah.
game to play now?
It's fun.
Have you guys played Ultimate Knockout or no?
No.
No.
No? Okay. Yeah, because the thing's knockout, but and things hard to explain, but it's pretty much like it's a different version of knockout. I'm just say that it's like a different version of knockout. So yeah, but knockout's definitely a fun games, and you're not a basketball player if you don't try knockout. So just saying. All right, Gibby, continue with your show and tell. We still got some mills. We got a showcase. All right.
I have this medal from our first school bowl tournament, and we won it.
All right. All right.
I have this medal from the memory about like when I had 25 points, but the game that I had 25 points was in the semifinals, and we sadly lost in the finals. Silver.
All right. All right.
And then like just like a lot of medals from basketball camps.
Okay. Basketball camps. All right. All right. So Gibby. So, what's the biggest showcase that you've been to so far, or have you been attending showcases like the big ones, or no?
I'm going to attend the big ones probably this year, but I haven't yet.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you're young right now, fourth grade, and then obviously, when you get to middle school, you can do the CP3 camp. That's in Ohio, I think. I think Tony, right? The CP3 camp's in Ohio, or
That's the Neo.
yeah. Oh yeah, that too. The Neo's in Ohio too, so you can do that
Neo
as well.
Neo's in Ohio. They I think it's not too far from here. I think they had it in Cleveland last year.
Yeah, I think it was in Cleveland. You can do that. You can do CP3. You can do T3 TV. You can do that.
I'm thinking.
No, go
I'm
ahead.
thinking of going to P3 TV this year.
Okay. All right, that's cool. You can do that this year. And then obviously, when you get to middle school, you can do a lot more and get yourself out there. And then when you get to high school, middle school, when you get to high school, you're already set up because with middle school, you do so much showcases that your high school, should be, good to go.
Yeah.
And I gotta. Yeah, and I want to surprise my man Mateo because there's a big showcase that's in South Florida with the name of the guy who runs that tournament that we was just in last weekend.
Oh yeah, I know that.
The best of the best middle school showcase. With you and Eli. I want to get you guys in that one.
Okay.
Right.
I gotta talk to both of y'all parents though, because I'm not gonna drive y'all unless they say here, take them.
Yeah, definitely a big camp down here in South Florida and Orlando.
And there's another one that's in Orlando. Which one is it, Carlos? The one that you and your brother always go to. With what's the coach's name?
The AAU Select Tour.
Yeah,
that too. Yeah,
that's a big one. They had it in Miami a few times, and they had it in Orlando last year.
Yeah, they noticed us in South Florida, and they actually invited us to go to Orlando, but I don't think we couldn't that weekend because we had something that weekend. But
you couldn't because of
And I think the thing was like a birthday weekend or something like that, or for a tournament that we were out of town for. But I think it was either one of those two.
Okay. All right, you ready for your show and the other part of your show and tell, Gibby?
Yeah.
Now
I have one more thing.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
It's this signed Donovan Mitchell shoe.
Ooh, that's tough.
Ooh, okay.
Story. Story. We
Story.
Mateo wants to know how you got that.
So, last year I went to his camp and like I won something, so I got to get my shoes signed.
Ooh.
Nice.
Mm, that deserves one of these. Carlos knows what's about to happen. Mateo, if you don't look like you having fun, I'm gonna go knock on your front door.
What?
If you don't start looking like you having fun, I'm about to go knock on your front door.
Oh yeah. I also have one more pair of signed shoes. Also from Donovan Mitchell.
Oh wow, Donovan Mitchell.
How'd you get those?
At his camp in like 2022, 2021, something like that.
Oh, you
Alright.
was a baby then.
7 or 6 years old.
Yeah, you was a baby then, boy. Look at you getting signed shoes and stuff. That's probably why he turned into a shoe head.
Mm.
There was like more shoes for you guys to sign. All right, what other athlete would you like to get your shoes signed from?
Probably SGA,
Mm,
Jalen Brunson,
Okay, Brunson.
Cade Cunningham, people like that, like stars right now, rising stars.
Young stars. Okay. And speaking about SGA, he always does autographs before his game. Like there was a video that NBA did on Instagram and of SGA doing autographs before the game, and he had like 100+ autographs. Like he signs like what the fans give him because I think SGA said a story about that he was in that position once that he wanted a LeBron signature, and I think he was denied or something like that. Like he didn't get it, so he thought when he got to the NBA, he wants to give back to the fans and sign their memorabilia. So he does it before his games, and SGA he's a great guy for that, great player.
well, man, he got his revenge. He swept them this year. Um. All right. So how this show and tell works is we show you your picture and you tell the story behind it. All right, Gibby? All right. So we have 6 photos. Here's the first one. So what's going on here? And hey, that's one thing you guys have in common. I forgot to tell you. You guys both wear the number 2. So, and your jerseys are yellow. Yeah, I got 2 things in common. Y'all both wear number 2 and y'all both wear yellow jerseys. Who knew that this was... All right, so what's the story behind this one? This picture.
First, I wear number 7.
Oh, that looks like a 2.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
But this picture, I was just driving in and both after like the photo, I bumped into the dude and made the layup. Didn't call the foul though, but made it.
Can you tell Mateo that one more time?
So I was driving in, and right after, like they took the photo, I bumped into the dude and hit a layup.
And what was the last part you said?
They didn't call a foul?
Yeah, they didn't call a foul.
Ain't that what I've been drilling in your head in training, Mateo?
Yeah.
Mateo likes to whine for foul calls.
Mm,
I'm kidding. He doesn't do that.
okay.
He has teammates that do that all the time, though.
Yes, I do have teammates that do that too.
Isn't that annoying?
Yes.
Don't you want to tell him, man, stop whining and get back on defense?
Yeah, like the play's not going to get overturned if you're yelling at the ref.
Thank you. Coach, he fouled me. Coach, he hit me in my face. So what? Basketball's a contact sport. Get back on defense. I want to tell them that nobody cares, but I don't want to be that harsh.
Oh yeah, you got to be like a player's coach nowadays, because with Coach Tony, you know this. Players, generations, have changed. Yeah, so you can't be an old school coach in today's era, right? And coaches got to be like a player's coach nowadays, because players, they like coaches that relate to them pretty much. So yeah, so Coach Tony, you got to be like that player's coach and can't be old school, because if you be old school, you lose the team. So
Yeah, there's a word for that too, but I'm not going to say it.
okay,
It starts with an S and ends in a T.
We'll keep it. We'll keep it. We'll keep it. We'll keep it as it is. All right.
All right, what's the story behind this one?
So in this picture, I was like going to the hoop and I made the layup. Really, there was not a lot of contact, but I made the layup. I had about 12 points this game? Something like that.
Oh, okay. That's nice. That's nice. All right. Oh, I look like you about to do that hezzy.
Yep, that's what I was about to do. I'm about to do a hezzy. And I'm not sure what happened after that play.
It was a blur. He did the hezzy and everything else was a blur.
But did a hezzy. Probably scored. Maybe not. But it's me doing a hezzy. About to do a hezzy. Just walking it down the court in this picture.
All right, and this was this all from the same game?
It might have been. But it might have been from the other game that we had. We had 2 games here on the same day.
Okay, was this a tournament or a league game?
Tournament.
Okay, now how'd you guys do?
I'm pretty sure we lost both games and we went to the silver bracket and we lost in the semifinals. So we didn't do that good.
It's okay. It's some lessons learned.
Yeah.
We had our first tournament last weekend, Mateo, and it wasn't that pretty. Mateo was like, I don't want to talk about it. All right. Oh, there you go, doing the hezzy again.
I do a lot of hezzies. But on this one, I'm pretty sure I missed. But actually, wait. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I missed in this one. But that's okay.
All right. And you ready? No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you can go to the next one. I don't know why I talked.
All right, we always save the best for last, and this one is the picture we use for the advertisement. And this the one you told me that you wanted this picture to be on the advertisement because this is one of your favorites. So I need to know the story behind this one.
Okay, on this one, I had a really good game. It was like one of my first blowout games. I had like about 20 points this game, but I'm just like driving really hard on this. And I think I faked out the help defense and I made the layup on this.
Mm. No wonder why this is your favorite picture.
Yeah.
All right, so that was your photo portion. It was pretty much short and sweet and to the point. So Mateo, you're our special co-host. What are your thoughts on the picture portion of his show and tell?
There's some pretty nice photos, and I like his the yellow jersey.
That's because you wear a yellow jersey. Something about them yellow jerseys, they look nice, don't they?
Yeah.
In the NBA, which NBA team? There's only what 3 teams that wear yellow jerseys now?
Lakers.
The Lakers, Warriors, and
Lakers,
Pacers.
Warriors, Pacers, yeah.
And I think OKC has a version of it. They only wore it a couple times, but it's like real like orangey, yellowish type. They wore it only a few times, but
Yeah.
mainly the Warriors, Pacers, the Lakers, and New Orleans when they first became the Pelicans, they had a yellow jersey too. But out of those, what?
Oh yeah, and also 1 year, Coach Tony, the Heat wore yellow jerseys 1 year.
Damn, I don't even remember that.
Yeah, like back in 2021 or 2022. Yeah, they rock the gold jerseys, which I'm glad they didn't bring back.
Damn, must have been bad.
Yeah, because it didn't fit with like, how do you say it, with the colors of the Heat. Like it just didn't fit. Like it just felt weird. And plus they were wearing those same jerseys when they got swept by the Bucks. So
Looks like we lost Mateo.
fortunately, all right.
Martin, I was about to ask him. All right, which NBA team is your favorite yellow jersey? Oh, I think Cleveland. No, Cleveland too. Cleveland had a yellow jersey.
Yeah, Cleveland had a yellow jersey.
Cleveland had a yellow jersey too. Which one was your favorite and why? He's messing.
Probably the Cavaliers one because isn't that one LeBron played?
Yeah, I think it was when LeBron came there and had Mario Chalmers and everybody else.
Yeah, I really like Braun on the Cavs.
Oh wow, I gotta help Mateo get back in.
I gotta ask him a question.
And for some reason, he said he kicked him out.
Yeah, so probably my favorite yellow jersey is probably the Pacers one because I remember the Pacers. I think they wore it last year in last year's finals. And the thing looked kind of dope, and the thing looked very good. And I like about what Indiana did during the playoffs. The fans also wore yellow too, given that playoff atmosphere. And last year's NBA Finals was very good between the Pacers and OKC. The crowds were into it, small market teams, and they were just into it. Like I feel like small markets compared to big markets. Small market teams, like the communities there, they're buying into these games and to what their teams succeed in. to what their team is succeeding. I feel like with big market things, there's like it's like an event type of town, not really the main topic. There's other distractions going on, but like in a small community, like in a small market, like in Indianapolis or in Oklahoma City, like they're fully buying into it. That is the hottest ticket in town, and like people are just buying into it. And also one thing about OKC that I like, the people who have courtside seats, they wear the shirts too. And unlike, in the big markets like a Los Angeles or New York, where the celebrities, they don't really wear the same shirts as the people in the stands. But OKC and Indianapolis, they wear the same shirt as the people in the stands. And that's what makes these playoff atmospheres more special, because everyone's matching with the same shirt and giving that energy to their home teams. So, yeah, so probably Indiana is my favorite yellow jerseys. Tony, you good?
No, I'm trying to fix this thing for him so he can get back in. You already know mine, so I don't even gotta say it.
Yeah.
The original.
Yeah, the original yellow jerseys. Yeah, indeed, the original yellow jerseys. You got Indiana. Obviously, you got Golden State back in the prime Curry days over there at the Oracle Arena, the legendary Oracle Arena in Oakland. And Oakland, they definitely lost a lot of teams. They lost to the Raiders, they lost the Athletics, MLB, and then as of recent, you lose the Golden State Warriors from Oakland. So definitely those people in Oakland, I definitely feel bad for them, because that's like a sports type of town, and you lose three crucial teams in your city to other cities. That's really, heartbreaking for that city, but it is what it is. I guess it didn't work out between the governments, between the local government and the team. Just didn't work out.
All right, so you ready for your video portion of your show and tell?
Yep.
All right, this works similar to the pictures. The only difference is we'll play the clip in its entirety, and then you tell us a story behind it at the end. All right?
Sounds
All
good.
right. First clip here is about 12 seconds long, and Carlos is going to see why you are sharpshooter. I believe that's this one. That was your hezzy one.
Yeah.
All right, so tell us the story behind that one.
So on that one, I did a hezzy to the hoop on this team. I think we lost that game, but not by a lot.
Where the heck happened to Carlos?
Oh my gosh. What happened?
Everybody's dropping off the show left and right.
I want to go to bed.
It's early and it's no.
Oh, it's early for you guys?
It's the same time as you.
Oh.
It's early. I don't know what's going on. But go ahead and tell the story.
That game, I think we lost by like what? 5 points. Then the next day I couldn't make it because I was playing for the team with the yellow jerseys.
Oh, I got you. Okay. I like the yellow ones better though.
Yeah, I do too.
All right, we're going to play the next one. This one's about 11 seconds here. All right, here we go. That's the one that I need Carlos to see about your sharp shooting.
So on that play, I blew by the defender, and like the defender tried to catch up. Then I did like a strong leg step back, then make the shot.
Awesome. Let me go fix this Instagram one real quick, and then we'll play the next clip. This is weird. This has never happened on the Be Ready Sports podcast, where two of my co-hosts got kicked out of the studio. All right. All right. I got to see what's going on with Carlos, too. I hear him, but don't see him. That's weird. All right. So let's get this going back. All right. So this next one's about 9 seconds. Oh, I don't need this. I don't need to change the screen on this one.
There you go. Yeah.
There was that hezzy.
I did a hezzy, but I'm pretty sure that was off a steal. Not sure, but probably off a steal. Hezzy went to the hoop when somebody hit the layup.
Pretty cool. That hezzy works, don't it?
Yeah, it works a lot.
All right, so let's get to the next one. Shout out to about to be more Bruce. Thanks for tuning in, Bruce. You always come in when we're on the video portion, bro. You always come in on the right time. All right, the next one. This one's about 7 seconds. 7-second clip. Here we go.
So on that play, like one of my teammates passed me the ball from the block, then I hit a three from the top of the key.
Awesome. Pretty cool. So, yeah. Okay, now I'm on the show by myself. I don't know what's going on with this episode, bro. It done kicked everybody off. Now my guest is gone. My co-host is gone. My guest is gone. This is like both of my co-hosts are gone. My guest is gone. And now I'm on here by myself. Like, this is the weirdest thing ever. Like StreamYard. Oh, here he is.
All right. Here we are. Okay.
What in the world is going on?
I don't know. I don't know what's been going on, but hey, we're here now.
I'm still trying to get Mateo back on here.
Yeah, Mateo. Yeah, he's So Gibby, so I've been watching the thing during my little, trying to get the thing going. But hey, some definitely very impressive stuff that I've been seeing, Gibby. And there was this one move that you did. You did that pound dribble into that shot. That is just nice. That's just very nice. That hezzy into that pound dribble into that shot. That is very good. Be more Bruce. Baltimore Bruce. What's up, man? Baltimore Bruce. What's up?
He said you're going to be the next Knipple.
Knipple.
What are your thoughts on that, Gibby?
That's who I want to be like. He's a really good shooter.
I almost thought he
Yes.
had. I thought he had you speechless for a second.
Yes, it is. Conquanipple, very good shooter.
All right,
Rookie out of Charlotte. Go.
let's get to the next one. This one's about 5 seconds long.
So right there, I just got a pass and shot a 3 and made it.
Short and sweet.
All right, there you go.
Yep.
All right, I saved the best for last. You ready for your compilation of your
Yeah.
highlights?
Yep.
Let's get it. Let's go. All right, I gotta. Let's get it. Let's go.
All right. All right, solid compilation there, Gibby. So give me a little background behind that whole compilation.
That whole compilation was like, we were at this tournament. It was a big one, I think. It was like 15 teams, 15 to 20 teams.
Mhm.
And we got third place in it. But I played really good. Also, those are only from Saturday. On Sunday, I had like a game with 15 and a game with 9.
All right, all right, all right. That's cool. That's cool.
Pretty good. Well, it look like we're going to get Mateo back on. Sorry, Gibby.
Good.
We can't get him back on. So, what I'm going to have to do is the questions you have for him. I'm going to have to. I'm gonna have to. You can have to ask the question. I'm gonna text it to him, and then I'm gonna give you the answer.
Okay.
Okay. So, what question did you have for Mateo?
What is his favorite basketball shoe?
Really good question.
Okay. Favorite basketball shoe.
All right. I'm gonna message him now. All right. And Carlos, what is yours? While we wait on Mateo's answer.
Favorite basketball shoe would be the Kobe Grinches. The Kobe Grinches, both the original one and then the reverse ones. Yes, those two are definitely my favorite shoes.
I should have known you was gonna ask that question because you said you got a lot of shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
favorite.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay.
My favorite basketball shoe is the Kobe 6 Total Orange.
Okay.
Kobe 6s. All right.
All right. So, before we have two more questions that we have to ask you, but before we do that, I want to give Carlos's thoughts on the video portion of your show and tell.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, Gibby, very impressive shooting that I've been seeing. You know, you can shoot the mid range, you can shoot the three. Yeah, so very impressive stuff, Gibby, and yeah, very impressive stuff. You know, hey, fourth grade just a start. Now you guys start building that craft on how to get shot off the dribble. Especially that pound dribble. I love that. That pound dribble, that shot. Now we're just building now, like on moves to one dribble into a shot. So now we're just building to that ultimate shooter, like a Concanippo, like what Baltimore Blue said. Just keep building to be that great shooter. To be off the dribble, off pick and rolls. So yeah, so very very good stuff, Gibby. Just keep building on that craft.
Thanks.
Sure.
And Mateo said his favorite shoes is the Kobe Sixes.
Okay. All right. All right.
All right. So there's two questions that we ask all of our guests. Sorry. My apologies. So we know your favorite shoes are the Kobe Sixes as well.
Yeah.
But we got to ask you, when you're packing your travel bag, besides your slides, what are your top 3 must-have shoes that you have to pack in your bag when you're packing for a tournament?
Probably like a pair of Dunks.
Okay. Oh, looks like he's back. We can't see you. Be back. Don't get in trouble, Mateo.
Huh?
I said, don't get in trouble. When you got to go, just let us know.
Huh?
What you told me in your text.
You're cutting out.
Can y'all hear me fine?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're good.
Yes.
I can hear you fine now.
Okay. No, but we can't see you.
Yeah,
Over here.
but we need some lighting over there.
Or you need to turn on a light. It's like we're talking to a ghost. Knock on wood. Oh my gosh. Where are you at, in the basement of your house?
Oh, just put him backstage. Okay. Good.
Bro, what? This bro went to like the basement of his house, bro. Are you hiding? Are you hiding from your
Yeah.
parents?
Kind of.
Bro, don't get yourself in trouble, bro.
No.
All right, so, all right, Gibby. I know you text the question. Now you can ask the question to him live.
What is your favorite basketball shoe?
My favorite basketball shoes, Kobe Sixes. I don't have a pair, but they look really good.
Kobe Six.
What would your favorite colorway be?
Kobe 6 Dodgers.
Oh, I
Well,
have
you don't
those.
have to put the camera to your face when you talk. We can hear you fine.
Okay.
Because everybody's seeing what's inside your nostrils, bro. And this is look, don't. All right, we're almost at the end. So we're gonna ask you the same question, Mateo, so you can tell Gibby. Gibby, tell him your top 3 shoes again that you got to put in your bag, and then we're gonna ask Mateo the same question.
Jordan 4s, Jordan 11s, and Panda Dunks.
Wait, off court?
Yeah, like off court. Or is it on court?
Coach, is it off or on the court?
The top 3 shoes you're gonna pack in your bag, bro.
So that's on court. That's on court.
Yeah, it is.
Probably Kobe 6 total oranges, Kobe 6 All Stars, and the Kobe 6 Dodgers.
Okay, so me, Kobe 8, Venice Beaches.
Oh, I have one more.
I have the Draw 3. What's it called? Price of Admission, and the Draw 3. I think it's called Space Jam. I don't really know.
Oh, my man like the jaw threes.
I have one more.
Okay, what was?
The Kobe 8 What the.
Those are nice.
Okay.
Yeah, like What the Kobe.
Okay.
All right. So before we wrap this up, Gibby, because we're not going to set the record today on the longest episode, we're not going to do that.
How long was the longest episode?
3 hours.
Was it the one where I was in?
No, the longest episode when we were interviewing was
Oh,
close to 3 hours, and it was recently too.
well, who was it? Eli?
It was the one that Eli was on.
Oh, so he was there for all full 3 hours.
Yep. Because Eli made Boogie's episode long because Eli was all over the place.
Like at practice. Like you say, he is at practice.
No, I think it was worse.
Oh.
You got to watch this show and find out. Mama V sent some videos for me to post all here. She wants me to show everybody some stuff, Carlos, but
Probably next episode because we're ready to full.
because we have an episode tomorrow, so I'll have to show it tomorrow. I know Mateo wants to, Gibby wants to see it, but they're gonna have to tune in tomorrow.
Yeah, because we're too far in. We're too far in this show.
What time is it?
Mateo.
All right, last question, Gibby.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Carlos ask this, and there's one other question that we ask our guests.
Yeah, Gibby. So, all athletes have a number. They always wear a number. There's usually a story behind that number. So, what is your number? And what's that story behind that number?
I wear number 7 because it's my lucky number. And because it fits right on me. I like the number on me.
All right.
Okay.
Obviously, lucky number 7. Yeah.
All right, Mateo, tell Gibby what's your number and why you chose it.
Okay, so I wear the number 2, and I chose it because when I started playing basketball, I loved Kyrie Irving like a lot. So that's why I chose played for the Cleveland years.
Man, sounds like your brother Carlos.
Also, I have another one. Reason why I wear number 7.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
7 is perfect to God.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, amen. I love that one.
What'd you say?
That's right.
7 is perfect to God.
That is. Indeed.
That's your response, Mateo? Oh.
No, that's a good answer.
Yeah, that is indeed.
All right. All right. So you cooked today, Gibby. I'm so proud of you. You had no reason to be nervous. You had a kick butt episode, man. It was amazing. So, Gibby, I'm gonna give you one of these, man, because you had a wonderful, wonderful episode. I hate when it's at the end. All right, Gibby, before we get out of here, there's 3 things I need for you to do.
Okay, but first, I want to say thanks for having me on the podcast.
You are extremely welcome, and you deserve it. Right, Mateo?
Yes.
All right, there's 3 things I need for you to do, Gibby, before we
Okay.
go.
Okay.
I need you to tell everybody what you have coming up next. How can they follow you on your socials, and give your shout outs.
First one was what again? Sorry, I didn't get that one.
What do you have coming up next?
Oh, coming up next, I want to go play on a national team that goes to different states to play tournaments. And my socials, my IG is pretty sure Ayden M. Gibson.
I'll follow
And
you.
Mateo,
Hmm?
do you have an IG? Like
Yeah.
Instagram? What is it?
I think it's here. Check this. It's like Mateo underscore Castillo. I think 8-9.
Okay.
Mhm.
And
I think he wants you to follow him. I think he wants to follow you, Mateo.
No,
yeah. I'll follow you after this. But shout outs to anybody for my
Anybody.
basketball journey.
Anybody's your
Probably my mom, my coaches, and my dad.
Those are great shout outs. Man, I love your show. I love your episode, man. You did a wonderful job.
Thank
But
you.
Carlos, we
Yes,
reached
yes.
that part of the show. The part that I don't, this part of the show I don't like. The only part of the show I don't like, which is the end. Oh, look
Yeah.
at Mateo. He's about to cry. He doesn't want to go.
Yeah, and I can definitely see why. Yeah, so we're at that end of the show. So, all right, count us out in 3, 2, 1.
Guys, to be ready.
Stay ready.
All right, and tune in tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to have Sergio's teammate on here. You remember Sergio?
Yeah.
You're gonna have his teammate on here, Miss Jacob Ramirez, a very phenomenal soccer player. So he's gonna be our 3rd soccer player on the show. So we're gonna have him on here tomorrow, and we're going to show some videos that we didn't get a chance to show today on you, Carlos.
Okay. All right. So all right. We'll see tomorrow.
All right, guys. Enjoy the Celtics Knicks.
The
I said
Knicks,
Celtics
Cavs.
Knicks. So enjoy
Knicks,
the Cavs Knicks. I believe they're in the second quarter now.
They're just starting the third quarter right now. They're
Third
speaking.
quarter. Oh my goodness. We done missed the first half. All right, y'all. We out. See you tomorrow.
All right. See you guys tomorrow, guys.
See you guys. Thanks for having me again.